Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my new. Oh yeah. Hey, I found a loophole. I found one. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. And my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce in it. You know how I rock, I pass the don't ask if one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. Found introduced the she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course, I'm on Deuce Block. He run now for sport, we off the court. They hating, that's of course. Them bum poor, sponsoring no. Got money, we want more. I found a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Okay. Miss them with that. Bought my dollar like on Creflo. Say you then when I, why you careful? Block that.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee at the home of the Grizzlies, we're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA. On 2K Sports, alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Wells in the corner. A three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Alvarado. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Stan, you know this. Every team wants those 3-and-D wing types. This Pelicans team is loaded with them.
Yeah, Kevin, they love those type of guys. Long, athletic guys who can defend, and they either come in being able to shoot the three, or they develop them into three-point shooters, and it shows in the numbers. Last year, they were 4th in three-point percentage, 7th in defensive rating. Those are key metrics.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Morant. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Messi. Alvarado with it. At the elbow, Williamson. 5 on the clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. His three-pointers off the mark. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. It's a three-point game. Here's McCollum. That one a little long.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Outside, Bane. To the paint. Edey gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, there's a good screen. Pass to Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Inside. Nisi. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson with the bounce pass.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Aldama. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Now, here's Bane. 1 second left. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, It spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-50. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant, but they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Kennard. Morant outside. Back to Kennard. On the wing, Williams. Out to Morant. Traps in the tray. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his abilities.
3 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now Aldama. Pass to Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. 4 on the shot clock. Bucket is good. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Memphis leading by 11. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. It's hauled in by Brown.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste. I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Morant. Aldama with the ball. Outside for Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And that one drops.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Morant outside. Back to Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's the pick. A three from McCollum. Edey with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jackson in the corner. Outside Pippen. 6 to shoot. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edey's got his second bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Kennard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Memphis, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Edey gets the bucket.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Williamson looking it over. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. The shot by Wells, no good. Pelicans trailed by 10. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not leaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to McCollum. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Jackson. Left side, Bain. Back to Jackson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 7. Pass to Williamson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Pass to Messi. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Williamson missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside Jackson. Here's Bane. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Count it. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, stand from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Pippen. To the middle. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. McCollum outside. Shoots over Pippen. And the Pelicans miss again. For Memphis, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
At the line for Memphis, Pippen. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Kennard. Outside for Pippen. Jackson looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Memphis in command.
The Pelicans, 36.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Morant outside. Takes it inside. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And that one is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. There's the screen. Here's McCollum. And the shot goes in.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Morant scanning the floor. Williamson with the block. And here's McCollum for three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Pass to Edey. They grab their own miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Jackson. Lets the three fly. Jackson misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Messi. Williamson left side. That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And it's Morant missing. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 9-1 run. It's tipped. Pass to Messi. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. From the arc. Here's Messi. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Back to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a three. Messi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 8. A three from McCollum. Edey with the rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. .133 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Edey, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Over to the wing. Outside Jackson. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Memphis.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Morant outside. Pass to Edey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Jose Alvarado.
And so here's Memphis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And the technical free throw is good.
Number 13, Kelly Olynyk.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And really deep through that time. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Timeout, timeout.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being